Howdy everybody, Steve here, KM9G. It is still nasty outside, it is still winter here, so I needed to console myself with a new radio. This is the Retevis RT95 dual band VHF UHF radio for the car or vehicle, but that's not where I'm putting this thing. We got plans. All right, let's get into this thing. That cut is not from this knife. My hand model career is on hold. All right, instruction manual right off the bat. This radio can do a lot of stuff. What do we got for features? So it's got a rotatable display so you can put it right side up or upside down. Separate bandwidth setting for each signal channel, 25, 20, 12.5, 200 channels. CT, CSS, DCS, DTMF, 5-tone. Smart menu control and PC programming. Ooh, don't know how they're doing that, but we'll find out all about that stuff. You want to say anything about power? Nah, we don't need to know about power output. Manual's in English only, which might explain why it's as thin as it is. Must be something new with radios where they don't tell you how much power they put out. 25 watts, 25 watts, 25 watts for $120. Okay, you guys have probably seen this radio before because this is the Retevis RT95, the Anytone AT778UV or the CRT Micron UV. So, pretty cool looking radio so far. What else do we get in here? We have a mobile mounting bracket. We have a power cord. I need to put power poles on. Screws for the mounting bracket. Microphone. And a programming cable. And I'm not sure if this programming cable comes with the radio or if they sent it along extra, but we will find out. Microphone's a good size. We got up, down button. There's a slider on the left. We got to figure out what that does. Maybe the manual. I don't know. Programming buttons, DTMF buttons. Change channels, speaker built into the microphone. This is actually the reason why I wanted this, because that means that this cable produces audio in both directions. So we've got plans. I have wrangled some power poles onto the 25 watts of Fury, and now we need to plug it in. Okay, no smoke yet, no power drawn, even though it's alive! And this thing draws almost no power. Yeah, my power meter is reading 0. That's a good thing. I'll have to put it on the little inline power meter dingus thingy. But look at that. That's pretty. All right, so we've got one of those screen protector things gone. Gone. All right, so we've got AB, VM, because there's no memories. Monitor, there's nothing to monitor. Don't want a Vox because I got no antenna. Squelch is set to 3. That's a loud beep. That's a very loud beep. All right, let's hit the funk button. Let's see if we can turn that volume down. Oh, thank you. All right, so now we've got the volume turned down. So it does the thing so far. It does everything you'd expect a radio like this to do. What should we do with it? What indeed should we do with this thing? Okay, so we don't lose this stuff. Let's get this mobile bracket installed, because that might be something I need in the future. Dang it. If you're gonna do it, overdo it. So I guess those are shock mounts for when you use the screws to screw it in. They gave you screws to screw it into your console with. That's fantastic. But I'm gonna use that to elevate my viewing angle to something a little more pleasant. They gave you lock washers to go with. Interesting. They gave you lock washers to go with wood screws. There we go. That gives me a nice pleasant viewing angle. Perfect. Put these things back in the box before I lose these. Let's see where we are. We are at 446. We are plugged into the MFJ 849 power meter, and we are plugged into a dummy load behind that, so we don't have to worry about IDing or transmitting over anybody or anything like that. Not like anybody's on 446 around here anyway. We are on low power, 3.97. Mid power, 1420. High power, 2354. Excellent. Let's switch bands over to 2 meters. And 19.18. Low power, that was high power. Low power is 3.17. Mid power, me power is 11.04. So you get 25-ish out on 440 and you get 20-ish out on 2 meters. Not bad at all. So that's a quick look at the Retevis RT95 radio. I think it looks pretty sweet in person. Like it's actually a attractive looking radio. That is gonna win me a lot of points, I can tell you that right now. Outside of sticking it in the car, there's quite a lot of other things you can do with a radio like this. This makes a perfect in-shack monitor for local traffic. It's got enough power that it'll do the thing for your regional comms. It's small enough to fit into a Go box. I've got plans for this, so I mentioned this in the beginning, I kind of hinted at it. I'm going to do some APRS stuff. We already did a live stream on this radio showing you how to use the programming cable and set it up, and we made some contacts with it and you were able to hear what that sounds like. I will leave a link to that live stream up at the top of the screen. There are links in the description down below where you can get this radio, and it's a fantastic deal. It's only 120 bucks right now on Amazon, so like one of the cheaper radios that are out there in terms of price, but it's got a ton of features in it. And we're going to do a lot more videos on this radio specifically, so be sure you're subscribed to the channel for that. Otherwise, there's a video right over here I think you'll enjoy next. Thanks for being awesome. I'll see you over there.